Wicks. Yo. What's up with it? It's your boy King PaySos, doing the things that I like to do in the places that I like to do them. And this is episode 2 of PaySos Talks. And this one is titled The Hustle Myth. Right? Let me tell you. Is being busy the same as building wealth? That's what bag we in today. You know I ain't come for the small talk. You know I came for the bag talk. So, strap in, lock in, get a good meal, get your drink, get your smoke, get your pen and your pad, tag your favorite artists, bring them in here, because we about that bag today. Let's get it. Stacc and start. You heard? We going to start today off, with my game, Beyond the Bio. If you don't know, I invented a game called Beyond the Bio, 150 interview questions to get to know you on a deeper level, beyond the surface, beyond the bio. And we're going to start this off by me picking 3 cards. And I need y'all, whoever's in the artist, in the audience, to interact. Listen, respond to these questions just like me. All right? So I'm picking them random. Let's go. Let's see. All right, boom. Legacy cards. Y'all see it? Boom. What name do you want people to call you in history? I want them to call me King PaySos, the resource, the one that provided us with the resource we needed to get where we was going. Yes, that's me. That's me. Wow. What y'all want to be? What name do y'all want people to call y'all in history? Put it in the comments. All right, let's see. Second one. Oh my God. Here we go. Boom. What's the time you shocked everyone? A time where I shocked everyone. I believe when I think I went to the military. Yeah. That was totally left field for everybody. Like, nobody expected that. Nobody expected me to sign up and leave for the military. Nothing in my immediately surroundings said anything about joining the military. So, I think when that came across the people, it shocked people, knowing that I went into the military. And to this day, it still shocks people when I tell them I was a part of the military. I'm a veteran. They like, oh, I never knew. So, yeah, that's something. All right, let's go. 3rd question. What's the question? No, let me ask y'all. What's the time that you shocked everybody? Leave it in the comments. Slim says, I want people to call me the Prince. Okay, Slim. The Prince, I see that for you. Creative juice. This one is a creative juice question. If creativity was a sound, what would it be? If creativity was a sound, I think it'd be like a Cash App chime. Cha-ching! Word. My creativity would sound like a Cash App chime. It would sound like cha-ching, because it's money in the bank. Word 2. Word 2. Word 2. That's for real. So listen, this is what it comes to. We supposed to be having some special guests coming in here. I'm gonna send this out. I shocked people when I made varsity basketball and football. That's a fact. I'm glad for you. I'm proud of you. Let me invite some people in here before we get into the festivities. That should be enough. Here we go. All right, so look, long story short, today's topic is about the hustle myth, right? And for those who don't know what the hustle myth is people feel like you gotta stay busy, you gotta be in motion all the time, you gotta be moving, you gotta be outside, gotta be doing something. And the hustle myth says that doing something means that you're being productive. And I challenge that today. I challenge artists, I challenge creatives, I challenge entrepreneurs, I challenge just all human beings right now. Is being busy really building wealth? Why does grinding nonstop to you equal progress? To me, it doesn't. I feel like a lot of motion to y'all, or when people say they have motion, that you equate that to money. And I just equate it to movement. Because motion with no strategy is just pure movement. It's nothing, for real. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Let's say a lot of you rappers or artists do tons of showcases, open mics, a bunch of shows. You running around talking about, I got this show, you performing here, you performing there, you doing all of this, performing. But what does it amount to? Are you doing the performance to get people to like your music or give you a like on Instagram? Are you doing it for the clout, just for the attention? Most of you people most of the artists that I know, that I come across, don't have their ducks lined in a row, which would be copyrights, publishing, putting their music in the right place so it can be heard. A lot of people are just running around doing music, doing shows with no real plan and no strategy behind it. And that's what the challenge is today, for real. The challenge is like, the hustle culture makes us, it tricks us into thinking that we gotta be doing so much. We gotta be here, we gotta be there, we gotta be doing all of these things for what? For what? For what? You want to know why you so spread thin? Why sometimes you sit and you feel like you're not getting nowhere? It's because you don't have a plan. 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 The truth is, without direction, you can't build anything. You can't do nothing. Grinding is just moving your feet, wasting energy. For real. Like how many times, like for years, how many years niggas been on this music shit? Nigga, I've been doing music for like 19 years, bro. I started out with the mixtapes, ended up overseas, doing shows. My story a little different because when I came back, I felt like I was too good to do showcases. You know what I'm saying? I had that mentality that most of you have now. It's that y'all need to pay me. I wasn't educated on the business side of the shit though. You feel me? I wasn't educated on the business side. I see you, Buddy Lofton. Shout out to you. I wasn't educated on the business side at that point. I was just demanding what I felt like. I just demanding my worth behind what I felt I was worth. Like behind what I did, my experience. I went from mixtapes to performing on the biggest club in South Korea. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an accomplishment that not too many other rappers can say that was on my level. My peers couldn't say that. A lot of my peers now can't say that they performed in other countries and really perform and have the proof. A lot of peers can't say they opened up for the people that I opened up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like I'm worth something. But the feeling of being worth something and actually being worth something is two different things. See, before I got my business right, before I got my copywriting, and no matter of fact, I came in the game copyrighted. I'm not even gonna hold you. I came in the game copy. That was the first thing I did before I made a track. That's number 8. But it wasn't until I started to understand the business that I started creating value and worth for myself. You feel me? Like, meaning, I never knew back then when I was doing all of this running around doing shows. This was in the beginning of the streaming era, right? So there was this streaming service called Snowcap that I kind of pioneered, me and a lot of other rappers at the time. But I know my participation, I pioneered because it was MySpace, right? So it was their way of streaming music and getting royalties off of music through MySpace, and I put out my mixtape through that, and that's how I generated a lot of my attention, my fans, and you get me. So, but I didn't understand the business side. There was so much money I was leaving on the table, for real. Like, I moved 28,000 units through that company, through that service, and nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. So it's like, damn, where's my value? There's somebody riding around in a Jaguar off of my back right now because I didn't look into the business. I wasn't serious about the business, so I was uneducated about the business. I was unaware of the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to really understand that motion does not equal money. You feel me? Like, direction equals money. Motion with direction equals money. But motion alone does not equal money. That's point blank, period. Even the Bible says it. Even the Bible says it. You could work day and night and be stressed out, but that still give you the ultimate feeling of meaningless. What we doing? What we really doing out here? I think about, like, look, point blank period, the grind, everybody's so focused on the grind. I gotta grind. The grind doesn't guarantee the bag, yo. It doesn't. Grinding does not guarantee the bag. How long y'all been on the grind for? Does not guarantee the bag. And life ain't that hard, my nigga. It shouldn't be that hard. Getting money shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't feel like a slave shift, nigga. You gotta put that work in for sure. The grind doesn't guarantee a bag, but strategy does. So what's your strategy? That's really what it is for me. Like, I'm really just trying to motivate y'all to come up with a strategy. Get your copyrights right, get your publishing right, get your songs in the places where it need to be, register them when you need to register them, and then develop a dope ass strategy for people to recognize you so they can buy into you. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Is that real? We got a special guest in the building, Buddy Lofton will be up here. I will be there to talk to him. But we're gonna get into the next part of the show, which is the Stacc Challenge. And I'm challenging everybody who's watching this, whether you're in the building now or you're watching it on the previews, on the recap. Listen, my challenge is this. How are you gonna flip your free time into value? How do people flip their free time into value? This is a way that I flip my free time into value. I turned it into content. I develop content in my free time to give to y'all, to create my own sense of value with my work, my stock, and my company, to authenticate what I'm saying on different platforms so you can see that I'm consistent with this message, that you see I'm consistent with my branding, that you see that I'm consistent with the content that I'm giving you. These are ways that I flip my free time into value. So now I'm asking y'all, how do you flip your free time into value? How can you keep flipping your free time into value? Salute to my boy Dash, man. Salute to JoJo Honey in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like this, that's what we on. Yo, Dash. No doubt. Thank you. That BMI info was very helpful. Listen, in real time, y'all seeing it. My advice is serious. It's nothing to play with. And keep coming back and you'll keep getting more jewels. I told you, as this thing goes, you're going to keep more jewels. Today, we breaking the hustle myth. Yo, Dash, let me ask you something. When I say the hustle myth to you, I got a question. Is being busy the same as building wealth? That's what I'm asking you. Is being busy the same as building wealth? You want to jump in the box and talk to me? Wow. Because real talk, a lot of people feel like, oh, I see it. I see it. Let's do it. Yo. Can you do it? I ain't do it.
Yo, what's good,
Yo.
Brody?
What's the deal, Playboy? What's good? What's good?
Shit, at the crib, being busy trying to build value and wealth right now. Real shit.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
That's a
fact.
perfect
Thank you for
question.
coming to the show.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, bro.
So the question is being busy the same as building wealth?
Nah, not at all. So, been busy working and building my brand and stuff. Yeah, I've been busy, but it's not necessarily building wealth right now. I'm building the value, but wealth is completely different from value. Value is like, I feel like it's something that's appraised and it's like metaphysical, and that's what you.
What happened? Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Come back, Dash. Come back. Oh no. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, my bad. I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, me
But
either.
I feel like when you're busy, you're building value, especially depending on what you're working on. You're building value, but value is more so metaphysical than tangible because it's more so ideas and things that can lead to wealth. But
Hmm.
building actual wealth, it, it's making that value actually tangible. What can you do to create a product? When you can create a product that you can multiply, that's where the wealth comes in. It's either, yeah, it's a product, no matter what, whether it's physical or words or song. If you can build a product that people can buy, that's building wealth. So you can be busy building wealth, or you could just be busy building value, or just
Busy or just busy. I don't know why Instagram hating on us today, but
yeah, I don't know. It might be my internet right now. My phone been tripping all day. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah,
right,
that was my point though.
right. Just so being busy is, yeah. So you basically saying being busy is way different than building wealth, pretty much.
Sure, for sure. Way different.
I mean, you see examples of this every day, right? Especially in the field that we in, right? I My thing is I convince artists to get align their paperwork right, get their business side right,
Hmm.
turn into an LLC or S corp as your name as an artist, right? Get your copyrights, get your publishing right, handle your business side right. Then that's way all of these shows that you're doing make sense, right? Like even if you're doing shows for what? Why are we doing shows, right? We want to be known or we are presenting something.
It's
You,
in the
you get what I'm
product.
saying? What are we just being busy? I just want to be outside, or are we actually working on a product and we promoting, or we marketing something, or you know what I'm saying? We come in with a strategy. How many of us come to like shows with products in hand, shit like that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I see a lot of artists. You know, I see a lot of artists, and
Shout out Buddy
they
Lofton
always
too.
invite me to show. They gonna invite me, yo, Sos, I got this show, pull up. Yo, Sos, I got this show, pull up. And then I'm like, it's the same show as last time. What are we doing here? I'm just following you to another place to watch you do the same thing you did here.
Same routine, facts.
At what point, if I'm really buying into your ecosystem, right? At what point do you give me the that's worth me traveling to come see you? You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
absolutely.
that's even that I get deep, Dash, bro. I be getting deep because I got so much passion for y'all and us. Because I don't even want to separate y'all from me because we the same. I got so much passion for us in this industry that I get so deep, bro. I get so deep. But you right in time for my challenge. You ready for my Stacc Talk challenge?
It's good. Let's get it. What is it?
All right. Now, I'm not gonna make you rap, bro. I'm not gonna make you rap. Today we
You
not
good.
rapping.
I'm always with it, but what's up?
You know what I'm saying? Today we not rapping. I got a special guest though. Hold on. I don't know what should I do then. Matter of fact, nah, Stash, I think you did enough. I think you did enough. You can chill out, smoke your blunt. I'm gonna bring the special guest up right now, man.
Bet.
I'm gonna bring the special right now. Thank you for coming through, my G.
Yo, you
I
already,
appreciate it.
bro.
Always good when you come through. You
It's
feel
always
me?
love. Shout out King Pesos, man.
You got anything you want to say before you get up out of here? Anything you promote and take this time to
A
drop it
few
off.
a few shout outs if you don't mind. I definitely want to shout out the gang Mount Olympus. I want to shout out Uverse and Uverse Media, and I also want to shout out ENT Global. Those are people they've been in my corner on my ass, and my girl too. I ain't gonna lie. They've been on my
Mm-hmm.
ass about this music, about this branding. Concrete Keys, if y'all have ever heard of him, he all about self preservation and building yourself, man. Those are
Mm.
some people that's really been in my corner as far as building Divine and Still Human, the persona, the brand, and the business.
I respect that. Salute to them. Shout out to them too, man.
Major shout out.
Word, word. So salute to you, my G. Welcome
Already, man.
anytime. You know the vibes. Buddy, where you at, buddy?
Out the man, Buddy Loft. I'm about to get up out of here, man. But I'm gonna be in.
Word.
I'm tuned in.
Alright. Yo, I need y'all to give a warm welcome to my special guest. The one, the only, the magnificent, the freshest. Straight from Long Island, Strong Island, my G. Buddy Loft. Buddy Lofton. Let's go. Where you at, cousin?
You're Pesos,
Yeah.
my guy.
What's good?
What's good? I look crazy right now, bro. But you was talking that shit, man. I had to chime in, man. I love what you was saying, bro. For real, for real, for real. What's going on?
I
Those
got.
Buddy Lawson, Buddy three times, Buddy Van Gogh. You the guy. I came in hot. Like go ahead, set me up.
Nah. Come in hot.
Come in
Cause I
hot.
heard
All
about
right,
you. You
nah, cause
on a you
nah, like you was hitting a lot of points. I feel like you always dropping gems, and I feel like that is needed in the game. I feel like what happens with artists is I feel like we it's like they're fishing. You know what I mean? It's like they show the glitz and glamour. You fall in love with the glitz and glamour of the rap
Mhm.
game. You feel me?
Right,
And
right,
and when you're a kid, they tell you chase your dreams and all that shit. You could be what you want to be, but they don't say you got to work fucking hard. You know what I mean? They kind of
right,
emphasize what do you want to be? Dream and be that. But they don't
right,
really kind of give you like, yo, you're going to have to really work hard as fuck to really get your dream come true. You know what I mean? So I feel like
right.
as artists, we talented as fuck. You know what I mean? Like there's niggas that put words together, we put the time in, we put the effort. I feel like we go off of that, off of like, oh, if I'm putting the work in and I have this dream, everything
This
is
shit.
gonna work out. Everything is gonna figure itself out. But
Right.
it is the music business. Like it is the music business, and it is like the business is the bigger word. It's music business. Like business is the bigger word, and it's like that. It is like being a rapper, being an artist is like you want to open up your own shop. You want to open up a bodega or some shit. It's the same shit. You got to take out a loan. I mean, like you know what I mean? Like it's loan money that they're giving the rappers that you could make your own business with. But it's the business side that I feel like what kind of trips people up. You know what I mean? It's like we never signed up for the business. We
Right.
signed up to make the art.
We signed up for the videos. We want to rap and be in the videos and get the awards. You know what I'm
Right, we
saying?
want the champagne. We want we want,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
I want to
so,
jump out the helicopter with the chopper.
right.
Yeah. You feel me?
right, right. So it's like, it's all those factors. I mean, and it is a journey. And what you were saying before is like, which I love that point, what you were saying as far as like, does the grind equal the fuck? And it goes back to that, the dream. It's like, oh, if I'm outside,
Right.
I'm I'm working, I'm doing something. But if you don't have the map of where you got to go to places where it makes sense. You got to go like, all right, I'm a link with King Pesos. King Pesos, he doing this thing, bro. He got a network, bro. I'm just, I'm chatting, but like, I
Right.
I
Right. Yeah, yeah,
I
go ahead.
fuck with you all for just fuck King, like not fuck King Pesos, but you as a person, like I
Right.
feel the genuine vibe. I see the passion when you always, you're not just half-assing it. You're not just showing up. Like I see you, you know what I mean? You're passionate
Right.
about
Right.
it, you know what I mean? So I love that aspect of it. Like when it's like working with people where they see you, but like you know who you are. So I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about, yo, why King Pesos don't want to see me shine. Like he feel away.
Right. Right.
It's like no, King Pesos has a brand. He knows who he is. He know what he deserves. And
Right.
he's tapping in with niggas that's valid. It's not clout chasing because you know what I mean. It's
Right.
like
Right. Right.
it's mutual shit. It's like you could see like when you an artist. I think that's what art is. We capture energy. We capture like our emotions in that moment. That's why
Right.
shit is so timeless. You can hear a DMX song and that shit bring
And
you right
feel
back to
like
when you was like 13 years old. Like, yo, I remember the first, because DMX captured that fucking spirit
that
in that
vibe,
rap,
that essence, yeah,
that
that moment,
essence
right?
right there. So it brings you back. So it's like what we do is we like, I don't want to say time travelers, but we capture time. Like that's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be capturing like the emotion, like whatever. That's why I rap. Like I come from like my dad. Like he loved music, so he just played music, all types of music. Like it'll be fucking Bobby Brown, then it'll be like fucking Cher or some shit. It'll be like
Right,
just all types of music. Like he has a record player and it'll be on shuffle. So it'll be
right,
every type of music. So that being a kid every Saturday, every weekend, he's just playing like reggaeton, like soca music, every type of music, rap. I think that impacted me, and it showed me like, yo, it's a language. You know what I mean? You ever like hear some shit and you be like, oh, this it sound like English. Like rap is good. Like sometimes you hear the beat, you hear the bop, but sometimes you hear some shit that it feel like the nigga's talking to you. Like it feel like the
right,
person,
right. He's talking to you
right,
specifically. Yeah,
right. And those are like that's what I want to capture with music. Like I don't like the bells and whistles is cool. It's like the bells and whistles is cool. I think that is um part of like opening your store up. You know what I mean? You got to have the grand opening. You got to have the
for sure.
signs up. Like we about to open
Yeah,
up, right? But it's the home cooking that's gonna keep people coming back. The
right.
display is cool. If the display is cool, but when you go inside, there ain't shit in there. Um,
Did it stay.
it's I mean. I think that's what's happening a lot. Like it's a lot. The displays are cool as fuck. It's like everybody got the display, and I think, but the home cooking is missing. It's like
Right,
that feeling
right,
of like I understand what this nigga's saying. Like it's kind of like it's more of a formula nowadays. It's like, oh, anybody can rap. You want to rap? All right. Talk about bad bitches. Talk about your
right,
pussy.
right,
Talk about
right.
this, and maybe you can get. But it's like it's the long road when you're fucking talking about actual shit that happens, and like you're not faking the funk. You know what I mean? It's the longer route because it's like almost like you're swimming against stream. But I think
You
what the
definitely are.
internet did is like it's easier for you to find your people now. So even when it feels like you're swimming against stream, you're not, because you know what it is, like Snapchat and Instagram, everybody's watchers. Like everybody's watching every niggas is watching this. Like no matter don't fuck the number that's in this shit. Everybody know King Pesos come on at Thursday
10
night.
o'clock.
They waiting for that other stamp of like, oh, he got this guy up there now. Now, oh
Yeah, yeah.
shit, I know. Like now, everybody pops out the woodworks. Like, yo, I've been watching you since this, but
Right, right, right,
you would have never known though. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
So it's that world. It's like it's a mixture of like everybody's watching, but everybody's scared to take action. You feel me? Like everybody's scared to. It's simple. Oh, that's just fire. Leave a fire emoji. I got a rule. If I watch your shit, if I take time, if I'm scrolling and I watch your shit, I gotta comment. Even if I didn't like it, I gotta comment or something. I gotta because I took time to watch it. And you
Right.
know what I mean? Like I just can't watch another nigga. And I feel like it's karma too. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like I don't want nobody just watching my shit and just keep scrolling. It's like if you watched it,
You gotta break that. You gotta break that shit, right? So you starting to break. Like, you know what? I'm gonna comment just so I can get my shit. Not even just so I can get it back, so it can feel good when I get it back. You
right,
breaking that shit.
right,
You know what I'm
right. And
saying?
yeah, and it's like yeah, so it's like it's all that, bro. And it's like I'm glad, like you know what I mean. Like I said, there are people like I was listening to the podcast before I jumped on. I'm like, yo, bro, like I feel even when I seen the text that you sent me, and I'm like, what the topic was. And I'm like, yeah, that is a big factor of like that aspect of like when you're dreaming and you just think, all
Right.
right, I'm doing the right things. I'm recording. I'm in the right spots. I'm doing all this shit. But it's like, what is your plan? Are you going there with a goal of like, when I go to the show, I'm gonna get 20 Instagrams, or I'm gonna meet. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna. So like that, those
Facts.
are things that you have to kind of like when it feels like you got to have that blueprint for yourself. When it feels like you just running around and shit, and that just comes with time, with meeting like jank with because a lot of things too is like a lot of people. The business is like they almost like wanna they using that aspect of like the dreamer. And the niggas that know, like, they've been fucked over already, they like, oh, I'm gonna take this nigga, I'm gonna use this nigga's money. So it's
Right,
like
right.
you almost, cause all of us got a story of like when we believed some shit, or we thought somebody was gonna be performing there, we put some money into some shit, and then you're like, oh shit, why niggas, you know what I mean? They took advantage, but it's growing pains, and it's like any business is that. It's like it is a business, and it is like we want to make a living off of it, so we gotta learn. We gotta learn. We signed up for it. As fucked up as it is, and as sucks as much as it sucks, it's like I'd rather be learning this shit than going to work every day with no growth. No Dame Dash. I'm sound like Dame Dash and shit. But
Yo, also, yo, buddy, I
yo,
quit my job to do this shit.
love.
Cause I'm saying, look, the time I spend at Amazon a day, I spend 10 hours a day to make $150. It takes me away from everything that I love. And
Mm.
I hate everything about Amazon. I hate lifting, I hate driving, I hate all of it. I hate the
Right,
traffic. The only thing I do like about it is being able to make somebody happy because I gave them a service that they asked for. You get
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
But other than that, working for $150 and it takes 10 hours to make is diabolical to me.
your body,
When
cause
I'm
you
in,
feel it. You feel your body is like, wait, what? My check don't. This don't even feel right. Like what the fuck?
right, that
Yeah,
is diabolical. When we in
yeah.
the industry, I'm in the industry. I'm an artist. I have my words made money in my life before. Do you understand that?
Right,
I put
right.
songs.
And that part, when you start when you sign the autograph and then you got to go to work the next day, it's like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
What? Come on.
You know who I am?
No.
Like,
Right. You know when I get off of this job, do you know what the fuck I go to? Like,
right.
are you serious? So
For real.
no, I'm not. We're not giving time to no time stealers or nothing that's gonna steal our time. And being busy, just because you be being busy doesn't mean that you're doing shit in the timing or on timing. You
Right,
just doing shit. If you're
right,
not doing shit with intention, if you not don't have a plan or strategy, then what are you doing it for? You're just
right,
wasting time, wasting energy.
right.
And
Intention is fire. Yeah, yeah.
people like
Like
you,
I don't know if you heard that that analogy when it was like, I think it's something like when you're in a boat, if you don't have like the directions, it's like you're just gonna be sailing. If you're not
right?
trying to get to a specific island, you're not gonna know how to get to that island unless you
Have
map
a
out
map.
the route. So it's kind of like that's like, and that's all shit. When like if I was 20, like if I was 23 or some shit, I wouldn't understand this right now, because I think
Right.
when you're in your 20s, you kind of just leaning off of you just thinking
Hope.
like life is whatever you know what I mean.
Right.
You're not seeing the whole landscape. You kind of just
Right.
going
Right.
off of like boom, boom, boom. But I think as you get older and as you learn the business and as you learn shit, you kind of it gets more 3D to you and shit. So I think for now, like I said, I mean with that whole aspect, because I think I was stuck in that cycle too, where I'm like, yo, I'm outside, I'm in the spots and da da da. But I think also too with the business is like you'll meet somebody in a show that 5 years later they'll put you on to some shit or you know what I mean. So it is all that. It's a little bit of luck. It's a little bit of just being in there, being in the right spot at the right time, and just like I said, I look at shows like almost like scrimmage. Like it's almost like when I first started and I do shows, I used to try to do my song exactly how I recorded it.
Right.
I used to be like, yo, let me perform it the same. But then I realized it's like, nah, it's like it's a live show. They want to see you perform. Like
Right.
you gotta entertain the crowd. At the end of the day, you gotta entertain the crowd. If you fuck up, it is what it is. But it's just like they don't know you fucked up. You know what I mean? So I used to beat myself up when I used to be like, oh damn, I ain't do that. But it is like what I noticed is like, yeah, it is. You got to go with every show with an intention, with like, yo, I want to get 20 Instagrams of just build up my following or whatever. I want to meet this person. I'm going to this show because this guy's gonna be there or this person's gonna be there, and they could, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you got to go to the shows with merch and all that
Oh,
shit, and it's just
I want to test this out real quick. I want to test this on how is what the ecosystem is feeling right now. If it's gonna bite, if you know what I'm saying.
right,
Those flat faces is more than just going out there and performing and taking pictures. And that's all I
right,
want artists to know. Like,
right,
yo, go there with intention, bro. Like,
right,
don't be scared to like when you move with intention and then you build value, you create leverage. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
now you walking in the building getting paid to just be there now versus you just
right,
showing up to impress somebody. And most of these people are coming to these shows to impress somebody. You know
right,
what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? You trying to get signed or you what are you doing?
right, right.
Like what are you doing? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. I think niggas go there and they really think they about to just get signed. They think they about to perform and they think they like, yo, this is it. Like this is the big.
Somebody gonna come up and be like, yo, you
You were
was the
great.
artist that we was waiting for. You were the dopest
Right,
artist. Here's your
right,
$1 million check.
for real. But what? And then, you know what's funny though is because, and that's the thing too. I gotta realize is like as artists we do like we could like a lot of artists complain a lot, right? But it's like if a record label called you tomorrow and was like, yo, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Are you ready to go? Like,
Mm.
would they be ready to go? Like,
Would
because
they
a
be
lot of,
ready to go?
like, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of people complaining, da da da. But it's like, are you feeding the people? Are you giving people something to support? Or are you just out there like, I put this out and now I'm mad. Nobody, my phone in the ring. And you know what I mean? But it is like you gotta embrace. Like I said, what I'm learning is like when people when you think people's not watching, you got to embrace that because
Right.
there's always a nigga that wanted to invest. The person that invented sliced bread. There was a nigga that'd be like, why would you want to slice the bread? We could slice our own bread at, you know what I mean. So anytime
Right.
somebody's thinking of something that is your vision, you gotta make it. You gotta make your vision happen before you get mad at anybody else for not seeing it. You feel
Right.
me? You gotta put the feet to pavement and make it happen. And and that's what's gonna like make the difference. And like, you know what I mean? And all that complaint. Cause I think we all complain. I complain too. I called myself the other day. The other day I was on online and I was talking some shit because I felt the way. I'm just like, I'm
Mm.
not getting this and this. But we all have those moments. We all human and shit. But as long as you kind of get back to reality and be like, yo, this, you know what? You gotta hold yourself to that same standard. Like, yo, am I doing the right things? Am I really like
Am I
learning the
really doing
business?
all
This is
the
what I
work?
signed up for.
Right. So look, buddy,
Yes.
I got a new game I play. Right. I
Yes.
invented this game called Beyond the Bio. You get what I'm saying? It's a
Yes,
personal.
sir.
It's a 150 card game. You see, that's me. That's my shit. You know what I'm
Fire.
saying?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick 3 cards, but I'm picking one at a time, right? So I'm
Right.
gonna read what's on the card, and you gotta answer it. All right.
All right.
Now I'm gonna pick them randomly, but there's 5 sections. Okay. There's legacy, money moves, life stories, creative juices, and then there's a wild card. All right.
Okay.
Boom. Here we go. Let's shuffle these shits up. Shuffle these shits up.
What call? This is your game. You made this game.
My game, I made it. I made it. It will be in stores really soon, on my
See.
website really soon. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
www.paysos.com. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
hard.
Fuck with me. But all right, you ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
First call. We on the bio. Creative juice question. All right. What's one risk you took creatively that didn't work?
One risk I took creatively that didn't work.
Yeah.
Hmm. Uh. I'm a picky ass nigga too. That's why I feel like like I'll keep shit in the chamber for
Mm,
months before I release it. So but I think there's songs that when I go back, I could look and be like, I was reaching with that. Like I feel like I had a song like Broken Jeans Boulevard that I feel like it was more of a bouncy type of joint.
mm,
Um, there's just certain records that I feel like I was just trying to be on that wave of like whatever is that wave is the moment, and I was
uh-huh.
like, I would try to just, oh, I could do that. Oh, y'all like that? I could do that. You know what I mean? And I'll try to do it and show them. But I realized, like I said, I heard some shit the other day. The more personal you get with your shit, is the more relatable it is to the world. The more broader it gets to the world. Like the more specific you get with your life, is
The more relatable it
everybody
is
else
for
more
word.
relatable. So yeah, I think me taking those creative risks of trying to sound like the
I,
what is the now, I feel like that
mm,
was a dub. I feel like it taught me to just be more me.
I see that. I can see that. I was like that too. You want to know? I did. I remember that Will I Am phase where everything was like
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
Will I
That
Am
niggas in the
shit.
middle like word.
Never. I would never do it again.
Right.
No.
You did some shit like that. But it's because you convince yourself like, nah, I'm an artist. Like, yeah, I can do that.
Right. I can do this. I can do
Right.
this.
But just because you can do it, don't mean you need to do it. It's like you
You
gotta
need
stay
to
true.
do it. Put that shit back.
Right.
Turn it off.
I gotta
Turn it
see that
off.
now, though. I gotta see that. You gotta show.
Turn it
I got.
off. I
I
might,
gotta hear
I
that.
might have to do that.
That
I
shit
might
might be
have to
fire
put the
too. I
top
might
10
hear that
of those
shit.
that didn't make it, son. I made a Korean song, nigga. I made a
Oh, what?
Korean pop song. Yeah, bro.
I gotta hear. You
Yeah.
gotta send me this.
I
That
got
shit
you.
was
I'm gonna
fire.
send it to you right now. All right, look, you ready for our next question?
Yes, sir.
All right, boom. This one is a life story question. Okay?
Yeah.
What's a story you've never told publicly?
About my
Mm.
life.
Yeah, about your life.
Um, a story I never told publicly. Uh, um, do I want to be spicy? Do I want to be inspirational?
It's your brand, nigga.
A story I never told personally. I mean, I don't know if niggas know I do stand up. I don't know if niggas know. I do a little acting. So I've done like a Broadway play. Not Broadway. I'm trying. I'm trying. I went to. I did a York play. York
Okay.
College. Uh, but a story I never told. See, now I want to be spicy, but I'm gonna be political. I'm gonna be political. um, I think. Damn, I don't know. That's the shit. That's the only thing. The only thing in my mind. No, you know what it is? All right, boom. So when you first starting out, so when you first starting off in rap and shit, I think especially when you're going like the era I'm from, I feel like whoever was the hottest rapper, you wanted to rap with them, right?
Right.
So I feel like when I first started, and I'm like in my town, I'm like I did my project and I'm trying to build a name for myself. So I'm seeing like who's hot, who's the hottest rappers, and there was a lot of dudes that I had pulled up on, but I feel like they were like a little younger, like they was like 2 3 years younger, and even that is a bigger difference too. Like even if it's 2 3 years, it's like a different generation. It's almost like different rules that y'all went through because it's almost like the
Right.
12th grader compared to the ninth grader.
Right.
It's
Right.
like
It's a
if
different
you're going back to high
season.
school,
Right. I got
it's
you.
two different mindsets.
Two
You know what I
different
mean?
levels of shit. Yeah.
Right. So what I realized when I was coming up, it was more of a niggas don't want to. Niggas are protecting it. Niggas were started protecting their brand. They don't want to rap. They don't want to rap unless they know. You know what I mean? They don't. It's not like a. It's not like a duel. It's not like a. You know what I mean? Like a what's that? Like
Right.
fencing. You know, like fencing is a sport. Take your sword out.
On guard. So
Y'all on guard. We
let's
gonna fence. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I feel like when I realized coming up is like a lot of niggas have like ulterior motives, or it's just like it's not it's not like a sport. It's not a sport. It's almost like malicious. It's like they want to rap with you almost to take your fan. That they think they're gonna try to take your fan base or whatever. I think I'm better than this. Um.
That's
So
interesting.
right, I think that there's a dynamic in that. Which look, it's a blood sport, which I love. I love it. It's a blood sport. You feel me? It is. That's what rap is. It's like it's a blood sport. But I feel like if I put you on my album, if I want to collab with you, it's because I respect you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get on the track and try to sneak diss you or like say some. You know what I mean? Say
Wait,
something
wait,
that
wait,
could
wait,
be interpreted a certain way.
buddy,
Yeah.
buddy. So you don't feel like when you collab with somebody, y'all still competing? You
No, no,
don't
I
think
think we're
that's
competing. You know what it is? It's the difference of when a rapper says, "Yo, I'm a lyrical nigga." I'm like when they be like, "I'm a lyrical spiritual nigga." Like I don't because you said the word lyrical, it doesn't show me that you're lyrical.
right. I get you.
So when a rapper, if you
Do
want to
some
rap with
lyrical
me,
shit.
let's rap.
Right,
Let's rap. Let's see who's better at rapping. Because you say certain things in it doesn't make you better. Doesn't mean that you're better at rap. You just said something spicy, but it doesn't mean you didn't show me that you could rap better than me. You just, you know what I mean?
right.
So I think
I
when I
got
rap
you.
with other
Cool.
people,
You created a moment.
huh?
I said I get you. Like you didn't do nothing but create a moment. That doesn't mean like you're really lyrically better than somebody. You created a moment in it.
You said
That's
some
what you're
shock
saying.
value shit, but it's like,
Right.
what is more difficult to do? Like, you know what I mean? Connecting the bars, doing
Real
it
lyricism.
right.
This is
So,
that's what I say. I say like the words are cool, but it's the scheme, it's the format, it's the way
right.
it bounces, it's the nuances in it.
It's the
It's
believability.
how
It's all that. So it's like
yeah.
for me, what I learned when I was coming up is like, oh, certain people for me that's what it is. If I want to rap with you, it's like, yeah, let's rap. To me, that's me fencing. It's like let's pick a topic and see who attacks the topic better.
Right,
But
right,
sometimes you run into niggas that they be like, oh, why'd you say that? Or they'll be like, says it's just like if I'm collabing with you, I want it to feel like it's a collab. We're trying to make something
hmm
timeless. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Try to.
it's not a
Which
war.
you get
It's
what I'm saying? Which I don't mind
yeah,
if it goes the other way, but it's like let me know what the if that's how you coming at it, let's go that way. But it's like if we're collabing, let's make some timeless and then like sharpen each other's swords. Pause. Like long story short, what I feel like when I ran into what I ran into was a lot of that, different energies of that, and even like I one of the yeah, so it's just like the story I never told is I feel like running into going into those spaces and like running into different rappers when I'm going in there trying to make the best song and like I want to rap with you because I respect you, I respect your craft. I do think I'm better than you because that's what we do. We all think we better, you know what I mean? But
we got that shit.
right, so one of these niggas screenshotted me on some other shit on some like it was like I'm
Real
thinking we did a rap and then he took it as a screenshot. He sent it to a girl that it was just some old other shit. It's just a story. That's just a little. I don't really want to get too deep into it, but that's just like one of the stories I never really told. I don't want to say who it is and shit, but it was
Can I
just
say fuck him? Can I say fuck him?
you can
Can I
see
say fuck him?
yeah. But like I said,
Fuck
like it
you,
was like
nigga.
that's when I realized it's a different era, and I feel like honestly, we seen this shit grow before our eyes too. I feel like the when we signed up to rap, it's not what we was doing now. What we're doing, like you didn't think you was gonna have a show or like you know what I mean? It's like
Hold
it's
on,
the
correction. I always knew I was
right.
gonna have a radio show. I
Oh, okay,
always
bro.
wanted this. I always wanted music and radio. That was
Okay.
always
Okay.
in. But
Right.
I do get what you're saying about how music, like the way I do music now, is not what I was doing back then. You feel me? It
Right.
wasn't. It's the style. I do get relate to that. What you're
Right.
saying.
It's more of like you gotta. You know what it is now? Is like they want to know every aspect of about your life. They want to feel like they want to know who you are before niggas are. They don't even care about the music is. What do you think the music is at 100% right now?
Out of 100%, like 20% of it,
20%, right? Yeah.
20% of it,
I think. What do you
because
think? I
real
think.
rap, authenticity. If they could believe your story, if you got the hype with you, if you got some cosigns that's rocking with you, if you got more people than like if you got a movement that's coming with you, that overshadows the music regardless. If
Right.
you look
Right.
like
Right.
an interesting person, it overshadows the music regardless. If
Right.
you've been shot and it can be traced back and it's real, that overshadows the music regardless.
Right. 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 100%. So yeah, then, but that's like I feel like that's growing pains. Like I feel like you realize that after a while, we're like, oh shit, the branding, like you say, if you making moves with a certain intent, it's gonna get you farther than just running around all day.
Right,
So
right.
word. But I hijacked that game. My fault. I'm chatting and shit. Was there any
Next
more?
question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got one question left. Would you rather leak your search history or your DMs?
My DMs. Yo, I had a joke about that the other day because I be watching these documentaries and shit, and I be
Mm.
like, yo, how these niggas? You be watching these documentaries and they'll tell you like, oh, then he searched up. Like they'll tell you the Google searches. I'm like, is it? I was like, yo, you
Yo,
know what? I don't want to commit no crime because if they see my search history,
right. They be like, he Googled a gun on 18 or 19. Like,
where they was
nigga,
like, how to
damn.
get? They be googling the dumbest shit. They be like, how to get away with murder.
Right.
They be like, how to get to Mexico.
Book
They
the
be like,
trip. Yo.
but nah, I would say my DMs because I feel like my DMs is cool. My DMs is cool. I keep it cool and professional for the most part.
Alright, alright, alright. That's how that's how
Right,
it should be. My DMs is pretty much business. My search history, it ain't that tainted, but shit.
right.
And then, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, look. Yo, buddy, what you got going on, man? It's been a minute since we sat down and talked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about your music yet. What's going on with your music, man?
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I mean, I'm the last project I put out was Polished. I'm still promoting that. I think that is a great
We
project.
still on polish. We still
Huh?
on polish. You said
Yeah,
we
yeah,
still
yeah,
on
yeah.
polish.
Yeah, man. I think it's a 7 song EP. I dropped it. I ain't gonna lie, I dropped it in 2023. 2025. I dropped singles. I have I think I sent you some joint called Tulips. I've dropped singles since my project Polished. But like I think like us as artists, I think everything is new. Everything is still new. Like you know what I mean? I feel like um we promote shit for like a week and then we are over it and then we try to go to the next shit. But I feel like um yeah, I put in time. Like every word, every line, I put in. Like I take time, and like I said, to write this music. I said I feel like the amount of time it took you to promote it, to make the music. I think you should double that in promotion.
Right.
So if it took you like
How long?
3 months to make it, you should promote it for like you know what I mean, 6 months, 9 months. You know what I mean? So, or vice versa. But that's what I like. My goal is like if I believe in it and I put the time into it. I try to come up with these metaphors and everything. So it's like I
Mm.
want everybody to hear it. So I'm promoting it. And I think it's the project that I think, like I said, it describes me in my moment and my most enlightened, the most like form of like, oh, like I get it. You know what I mean? When you get to that point of like when you're making music and you're like, oh, I'm not chasing the sound. It's like this is me, and I'm kind of standing on this sound. It's like I do that's what polish is to me. So I think I'm working on No Recess 2. I have a project called No Recess 2 with Josh Lamont coming out again. And I have some singles coming out with Ghost, Lord Ghostblade. Um and I got a single coming out soon called Regular. I shot that in St. Thomas. So I'm kind of taking the single route. I want to just kind of drop singles
Right.
monthly and And yeah, because I feel like I've been too much in that perfectionist mode where I'm like, yeah, everything got to be perfect. I got to have a budget, blah blah blah. But I think at the same time, it's like if you're a rapper, you got to rap. So it's like if you're an artist, you got to be an artist. So it's like be an artist. You got to be an artist. Drop some shit. Like what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna blow up. You know what I mean? So drop some shit. Stay consistent. You know what I mean? But like you said, make it have a plan. Just
I have a plan, bro.
where
I be telling like this. I've been motivating people to come up with a marketing and a promotion strategy. Like once you make the track, right? I say you do 90 days before you even drop the track. You promote the track in subtle ways or in a loud way, however you want to do it. And then after you drop the track, you do the 6 month promo run after that. So then you got 9 months of straight promo on this one track, right?
right,
And it's ways, and it's called macro content, right? Like so, basically, micro content is you can take one thing and stretch it out for as long as you possibly can. Make the
right,
most content out of. Like that's like taking a photo shoot and getting 100 pictures and using each of those pictures to promote that song for the
right.
rest of that. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Like you could treat a single like an album nowadays. Like you could do it like a single and just drop and promote that shit like an album. Like you know what
That's a fact.
I mean?
That's a fact.
Damn, I was gonna ask you something, but I forget. I forget slipped my mind. But nah, bro, yeah. So just as far as the topic, what do you think is this? What do you think is the solution to? Because I think that, like I said, that was a that was something I was thinking about too. Like as far as like the motion, it don't equal the money and shit. So what do you think
Right.
is like the what do you think is like what do
I
you think
think
people what is the awakening for people to realize like that? And do you think that's a fact? Do you think the motion is more of luck if you don't have no you think that's not you think it's a dub. You should not be outside without a plan.
pretty much.
Okay.
I think that's the motion with no direction is just movement. It's dumb. That's pointless. It's wasted energy. Right?
Right.
I encourage people to map out their grind. Point blank period. Just map out the grind. Be intentional. Have the goal is the grind that leads to a goal that leads to a game.
Right.
Those three parts. As long as you're
Grind go
playing
game. That's fire. Put that on a shirt.
the game, that's it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's
And
hard.
at the end of that is a W. Grind goal game. That turned into a W. You heard? Ooh. That's
Woo! That's hard. Look at that.
Surge.
Creative.
That's Surge.
We
Word,
create.
word. But yeah, that would be my solution and my advice right there. Just
Right.
whatever you do, grind goal game. Just map it up in that order to
Turn
get
to a
your W.
W. You gotta
Word.
add that in there. It turns to a W.
Turn it to a W. Point blank.
Right.
That was heat. That was heat.
That,
That was heat, bro.
you gotta write
Bro,
that down.
well, I'm
That's
about to.
nah,
Bro.
that's a fact, bro. And like I
But
said,
yeah,
I'm glad, I'm grateful for niggas like you that you know what I mean. Like you've been outside, you had a career, you got a journey in this shit, and you just want to spread the knowledge. Like you're not being a gatekeeper, you're not being like a hater. You like, yo, y'all need to know this. You know what I mean? Like you a staple in the community, bro. Like, and that's another thing. I don't think we pat ourselves on the back. We like you, bro. You done some shit, and like you got a platform. You create, you grinding. You had the goal. You gain it. Like you know what I mean. So it's like
right,
we don't have a job where they like employee of the month or like you did good today. It's like we got to be that for ourselves. You know what I mean? And
right.
that's another part of like you know what I mean. Just the tough part, the mental health of this shit, and just like
And we gotta be like that with each other too, right?
right,
Men to men, because we don't get that at all.
right,
And this game,
not at all.
especially
Not at
because
all.
this
Nigga,
game
you know
is
what a nigga
so
do? Nigga be like this. Nigga see you be like, I see you.
I
Nigga
see
want to
you.
be like, yo, yo, you doing your thing, bro. I seen the shit. And I be like,
Right,
yo.
right.
And then we mad subtle with our shit. We be like we give a head nod or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
But it's like, yo, to just be like, yo, nah, bro. I want you to receive
You
this,
did
like
that. I
receive the like,
recognize what you did. I
right,
recognize what you did.
really doing
I
it,
appreciate what
right,
you did. You know
right,
what I'm saying? I'm watching, I'm paying attention, I'm motivated and inspired by
right,
what you're doing.
right, right, 100%, bro. So I appreciate you, bro. Like I don't, and I apologize too. I wanted to be more, you know what I mean, on point and shit. I wasn't sure what time I was gonna get off and shit, so I didn't want to really like commit to the time and
Man,
shit. But I'm here, bro. I like it, you know.
I
And
listen, buddy, you locked in. So like you're my special guest. You know what I'm saying? Like you locked in. Don't worry
thank
about
you,
it.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? You're a favorite of mine. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here? I gotta close the show.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. Vice versa. You one of my, you know what I mean. Keep doing your thing. You one of my favorites doing this shit. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let me Polish is out now. No Recess is out now. No Recess 2 is coming out soon. This Saturday I'm performing with Coco on in Queens. If you check my page, I don't know off the top of my head right now, but if you check my page, I'm gonna have a show this Saturday in Queens. Pop out on me. It's a networking event. It's gonna be dope. And
Okay.
yeah, man, we grinding, we building, tap in, show love, we outside.
Yo, you already know it's always good, buddy, man. Till next time,
You
stay
already.
blessed, man. You already know to get the 3 G's to get the W. You heard?
Right. Holla,
Word.
brother.
All right, holla. Hey, yo, another, and that's it. That was Buddy Lofton, one of the top dopest artists out in New York. If you don't know now, you know you need to tap in with him. Go log on to his page. Go tap in, follow him, download his music, stream his music, listen to him, give him a real ear. Like anybody that I bring up on here are unique and intricate in their own ways, and I value them. That's just why I'm platforming. I'm not, and y'all know I don't stand for bull. I love music. I love music. Buddy Lofton is music. Check him out. My boy Dash is music. Check him out. Anybody you see next to me that I co-sign is music. Trust me. Check it out. And for those who want to know what I got going on next, man, I'm working on a show called Next Up. We start shooting October 5th. I'm looking for artists. It's a docu-series. Basically, each artist get their own episode about how it's, what they do, and we get to document them in their element. So if you interested about that, hit me up in the DM. You feel me? I need to close this show. Point blank period. Look, y'all. Shout out to everybody that came through, Dash, Buddy Lofton, all artists that's working towards a legacy, building a legacy and building wealth as we speak. You should be doing this too. Before I go, I need to remind y'all that working smarter is greater than working blind. Point blank period. If you don't have a plan, the motion is just senseless. Remember to check me out on kingpesos.com. Check out my blog site, kingpesos.blog. And if you're interested in sitting down with me, having an interview, hit the link in the bio, fill out that form, and we can get it cracking from there. Until next time, it's PaySos Talks. And I'm done talking. Bow!